What's up guys, Learning with Rich here. In this video, after we learn how to create power loads or power circuit, so this time around in this exercise, we're going to begin by balancing the loads at the level 2 and level 1 panels, and then let's try to examine the loads presented at the panels to set our final breaker sizes. And then finally, we're going to verify and adjust wire sizes that Revit Mep recommends for handling the loads for the circuits. So our topic is about balancing wire size and breaker service. Okay, all right, so let's get started. So I'm going to zoom in here on the electrical space. So circuit load should be balanced to present as nearly as possible an equal load to each phase. So this will reduce neutral current as well as prevent an excess voltage drop due to one phase being overloaded. So balancing the loads begins with adjusting the loads at the panel farthest from the power source. Okay, so the first exercise that we will be doing is we are going to balance circuit loads. So how to do that? So it's very simple. If you already have all the panels set up to your project and all your circuits are connected to a panel, so let's balance the circuit loads. So to do that, on my level 2 power plan, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the lighting panel here, the LP2B. So this will going to be a short exercise, by the way, about balancing wire size and breaker service. So I'm going to select the LP2B. Okay, and then after that, on our electrical panel here, you can see create panel schedules. Okay, so you can click that drop down arrow, and for this one, I'm going to select use default template. So it generates a panel schedule for the selected panel using the default template. Okay, so I'm going to select this, and then after that, you now have your panel schedule here for your LP2B. Okay, I'm not gonna change that, okay, because you can rename it. So you can see here the location and then some of the properties for that particular lighting panel to be, and all the circuit here, all the three poles, and then the phases here. One thing that you will notice here that the loads on our phases A, B, C shows an imbalance with the heaviest load is on our phase A, while the phase B provides like 2,400 volt amps and the phase C here provides 228 volt amps. So they are not balanced, right? So we are going to rebalance this. So how to rebalance? So it's not that difficult because if you look at the loads panel here, you can see rebalance loads. So it rebalances the loads on panel schedules. Okay, so I'm going to select this one. And then you will now see here that the total load here, so the loads are now more evenly distributed over the three phases, okay, with our phase A 3669, phase B is 3636, and then phase C is 3575. So they are now more evenly distributed. Okay, so that's how you rebalance your panel using your panel schedule. Now, the next thing that we will be doing is we're going to verify and adjust wire sizes. Okay, so how to do that? So I'm going back to my level 2 power plan here. So I select this one. And then as you can see, LP-2 is still selected. So I'm going to check here the electrical circuits. Okay, and then look at the properties of that. Okay, so here, if I'm going to hover my pointer or scroll down, I can see that the wire size here for that particular LP2B panel, the wire size that was computed is 3 number 12, 1 number 12, and 1 number 12. That is for the rating of 20 amps. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this one. So I'm going to change this. So instead of 20, I'm going to change that to 30 amps. And then I'm going to select here apply. Okay, and then if I'm going to move down the slider, so I can now see here that the wire size, so Revit automatically calculates the wire sizes based on the circuit rating. So as you can see, it's now 3 number 10, 1 number 10, and 1 number 10. So before, it's 3 number 12, 1 number 12, and 1 number 12. Okay, now the next thing that we can do is about balancing the wire size and breaker service, you can adjust the circuit breaker sizes. So how to do that? Okay, so let's say, for example, I'm going to select the power panel 2B here. So I will select this one. And then after that, I'm going to select electrical circuits. So I select this one. Okay, so by the way, this is what? So let's see the property of that. So that is 20 amps. So what I'm going to do is I select electrical circuits, and then I'm going to select edit circuit. And then I'm going to remove that from the circuit. So I will select remove from circuit. And then I'm going to select this one, the PP2B. All right. And then after that, I'll select finish editing circuit. So you will now see there a warning indicates that the power system is empty and it will be deleted. So it's all right. So just close that warning. Okay. So I'm going to select this PP-2B. So I need to remove that to the circuit first before I modify it. So I select the PP2B, and then after that, I'm going to create a new power circuit. So I select that one. Okay. And then after that, I'm going to change the rating here. So I can change that to 25. So let's say I make it 25, enter, and then I can now see here another warning. So it says total connected load for circuit 1 is exceeding 80% of the defined rating, 25 amps. So that's all right. So I'll just select here cancel. So instead of doing 25, I'll try this time 30. Okay. Okay, and then you will now notice again that after I create the power circuit for this, the PP2B and then the transformer here, they are already connected again. Okay, so it's now reconnected to our transformer. So basically, that's how you balance the wire size and breaker service of your electrical design. Okay, so on our next video, we are going to create a panel schedule. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day.